Hi, I'm Sheridan Rogers and I'm going to show you today how to make coconut ice. Now this is a very simple recipe and it's just using 4 ingredients again. Just condensed milk, you need a tin of this. Now don't confuse this with evaporated milk, you need the condensed milk, some desiccated coconut and some icing sugar and rose coloured drops or red food colour. I've got a 20 centimetre or 8-inch square tin here which I'm going to line with baking paper, and then I'm going to oil the sides and put more baking paper around the sides as well. I'm going to oil it so that the baking paper actually sticks to the sides and doesn't come away. And then we're just going to mix our 4 ingredients together and then we're going to have our coconut ice. That's simple. Just a whole tin of condensed milk, very sweet. Now we just need 340 grams of the icing sugar and 340 grams of the desiccated coconut. So it's a very simple recipe. I need to weigh this first and then I've got to sift it. I've got my little sieve here. I don't actually have one of those hand sifters. I know a lot of people use those. There we go. Finished with the icing sugar. All sifted. So now I'm going to put that in here with the milk. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, so I've beaten that together, it's well combined, so now I'm going to add the desiccated coconut and I'm putting it into the bowl and we're just going to whiz that around and combine it well. Oh, I spilled a bit there. Okay, that's very firm now. That's as much as you need to beat it. So I'll just bring it up and I'll take my beaters off and see how solid it is. Now I'm going to take half of this out and put it in the bowl there and colour it with the pink or the rose food colouring. And I'm going to leave the other half white because this is a lovely pink and white confection. Okay, there you go. Spread this round thing on in my spoon because it is very solid. And when we've done this, we're going to pop it in the fridge and let it set properly, and then we're going to cut it into squares. Right, so I'm just patting this down to make it even all over. And as I said, you could use your palms of your hand, but you need to dip them in warm water. Now I'm going to put this in the bowl, this that we mixed together before, and I'm just going to mix a little bit of red food colour into it. And I think I'm going to need to use my hands for this because it is actually very stiff. So I'm just going to put a couple of, oops, that's quite a bit. And I'm going to use my hands to mix this because, as you can see, it's very stiff. You could actually use a rolling pin if you wanted to as well. Okay? Now I'll put some glad wrap over that or some plastic wrap and I'll just set it aside. I might put it in the fridge as well just to let it set, and then we'll turn it out and cut it into squares. There we go. There it is. Okay. Now I'll turn it up the other way because I think we'll have the pink on the top. There we go. Pull the paper off from the side. And I'll cut it in half through the middle first. You need a good firm knife for this. This is an excellent one. It's almost a bit like a cleaver actually. But any good big kitchen knife will do. And then I'll cut it into half again this way. We're aiming for sort of equal pieces, of course. And then I'll cut each piece into 3. Now, you can keep it at that size if you like, because it's lovely like that, or you can cut it into more pieces, about, let me say, about that size, so into thirds. It is mighty sweet actually, so I mean that's probably more than enough for anyone to eat, in fact even half of that, but that's a lovely size to give as a gift to someone, and then they can cut it in half if they want to. Okay, so there we are, there's the coconut ice, and you can put that into a cellophane bag or into a lovely box lined with pretty paper. That's a lovely one for Mother's Day or for a birthday party as well. Birthday party gift, or put it into a lolly bag at the end of the birthday party. Kids love it. It's one of the things I used to love making as a child. It's so easy and looks terrific.